Well, hey, everybody. Hey, we out on another ride today. It's Rip One Outdoors. It's kind of cloudy, so I don't know how good the video is going to turn out. I like to have blue skies when I ride, but you know, we get what we get, so don't pitch a fit, right? But yeah, I do like to have good, nice blue skies. Gives me something to brag on, you know? Well, the temperature is 73 degrees. Get out of pedal assist 1 there. What we riding? We're riding, we may have already showed you, we're riding the Wired Cruiser. Old buddy I used to work with, he called it Ward. He'd tell him you're going to pick up some war. So we're riding a Ward Cruiser. Got another little trip to make up towards the bank. Just riding around. Same locations, you know, same old thing. I'm sorry I don't have no new place for y'all. Not yet anyway. Got a few things I'm working on. Been waiting on the deer season to close. And I think this past weekend it closed. And I want to get down to the possum walk and get back in the woods. I mean, I could have went down there and rode. But you know, there's always a chance. I mean, I may see a trail I might want to ride down. There's always a chance that you're going to get in there and mess up some deer hunter. And I don't want to do that. I used to hunt myself back before I got lazy. I wouldn't go kill one now because I'd be afraid I had to clean it. No, seriously, I wouldn't shoot one now. They come in the yard there all the time. Don't mess with them. I want to talk for just a minute before I get too strung out about thing that's been going on. You see, and everybody kind of making topics centered around the e-bike laws. Well, I have done zero studying up on the e-bike laws. I guess it's like this. As long as it don't pertain to me, I guess I'm not too concerned about it. But I know what you're going to say. You're going to say, well, if you're not concerned about it now, it's liable to concern you in the future, and that's exactly right. But I decided I would look into what Mississippi had as far as e-bike laws. There's 2 states, as far as I know. Mississippi's one, and Kentucky is another one. They pretty much don't have any kind of regulations, laws, restrictions, or anything governing an e-bike. They classify e-bike the same as a bicycle. They just call it a bicycle with a motor on it. And it is allowed on all bike trails, bike paths, whatever, anywhere a bicycle is allowed, that's where e-bikes are allowed also. I do know this, that there are some age restrictions, which we kind of knew this anyway. A person has to be 14 years old minimum before he can ride an e-bike that's classified as a class 1 or 2. And if the person wants to ride a class 3 e-bike, he has to be at least 16 years old. So that's going to answer a lot of questions about a lot of people that say, hey, I want to go out and buy little Johnny one. And little Johnny is, he's 10 years old. Oh, sure, he can ride it. Johnny's a big boy. You know, he can ride it. Let's ride down this way, y'all. tried to ride down here the other day, and Mr. Will looked like he was bringing his cows across the road, and I didn't want to interfere with that. But yeah, that's basically your e-bike laws in Mississippi. No license required, no registration required, no nothing. Now, if anybody knows better than what I'm saying, feel free to list that in the comments and make a note of that, please. But I've dug around and on Google and what have you, and that's all I found. There is no helmet required, no insurance required, pretty much no nothing. Only thing you gotta have is the money to buy it with. It's always a nice little ride down here. This is this is J.M. Stotzer Road, y'all. I swallowed a bug. I don't mind as long as he got a little meat on his bones. Yeah, this is J.M. Stotzer Road, right as the crow flies. My house would be right through yonder, over there across the railroad track. These people that own this land live up here at the end of the road on this road, and they were out here one day tearing down an old barn right out there. This is what I understand happened, but they had an old barn out there and they was going to tear it down and set fire to it. Yeah, here's where the man brings his cows across the road at. But yeah, right up in yonder, straight ahead there, they had that old barn and they was tearing that thing down. And like I say, right yonder way is the way towards that barn is across the railroad over there is our houses. And they set fire to that barn and they went off and left it burning. Well, sometime that evening or that night, that fire got some wind picked up or something or other, and it blowed that fire out into them woods. And it was dry. It was a lot drier than what it is right now. And it didn't take long. There was a major woods fire. Forest fire, woods fire, whatever you call it. I know we've had all these fires burning out in Los Angeles and places like that. We're sorry to see all these people's houses burned. But I tell you right now, we got over there, we wasn't prepared for that fire. And we had let, some of the people over there by the house had let the woods grow up around their house. Over on the other road over there, the preacher lived up in there. And they let the woods just grow right up next to their house. I think they kind of like tree huggers or something. Y'all had almost burn them out. But if it wasn't for the help of some good fire department people come around, and yeah, of course it didn't bother us. You know, we got all that empty space around our houses there. We got like a buffer zone, if you would. And it didn't come close to us. So we kept it out in the woods. Here's an old boat here. We call this old boat the Edmund Fitzgerald. And yeah, it's been sitting here for years. If anybody wants it, hey, look, looks like you could put a motor on the back of it. Hey, there used to be an old dump up in here to the left here, y'all. And I guess people think, well, maybe they still dump down there, and so they bring things down here and dump it out. Because there's nobody lives right here that can see. So yeah, that's why people do that. Anyway, we hope everybody's healthy, happy, and well. Like we say, that was about all we wanted to say about the e-bike laws, because I don't really know a whole lot about it. But I did investigate a little bit there on what Mississippi recognized. And that's about it. That's about it for Mississippi. You could write Mississippi's e-bike laws right there on that finger right there. And that's a good thing. But does that mean that we're clear and free? That we won't never be regulated? Absolutely not. Anything can happen. But how in the world, would we keep ourselves from being affected by laws and regulations and restrictions? I tell you, the main way we could do it is to just act responsibly. Act like we got a little bit of sense. I see people all the time on YouTube channels riding. I saw a reviewer here recently, and he was riding on a walking trail that you had like whole families out there walking. And this guy was doing a speed test on a bike. I won't call the bike name, but he was doing a speed test on that bike, and he was running 28 miles per hour, zigzagging down through people. Now I'm telling you straight up and down, that's the truth. And I would never ever do that. If I want to do speed test, I'm gonna come over here and get somewhere where it don't matter. I'm definitely not gonna do it through wall-to-wall people walking on a walking trail or bike trail, whatever it is. But surely there's some kind of a speed limit on that. But yeah, I saw that and I said, this person ain't acting responsibly. In other words, they need their head examined. I saw another one that, and I will call their names, but Electric All Wheels down in Florida. This guy was doing a little testing, bike testing, whatever, and he was riding along a trail, and there were some kids riding along there. Well, I say young people, not kids, but rather young people, I would say. But they was riding along there popping wheelies and everything else, and just flying. And they were acting like today was the last day for them, and they was going to enjoy it. That was another one of them instances. I just said I wouldn't do that. Now, Electric All Wheels guy, he's okay. He didn't bother anything. He was just testing out the bike, but I just happened to see these people riding on the trail with him, and I'm like, oh man. All right, let's just ease down here and check out the airport as we normally do. We've been having maneuvers going on down here, training. Units from all over the South, fighter jets, bunch of stuff up at Camp Shelby out of Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Helicopters out of different units around. Got some helicopter units over at Hammond. They were Army National Guard. They've been over here doing some wartime maneuvers, I guess, testing, training. And man, I tell you what, they've been like blowing the housetops off the houses around here with some low flying, a lot of loud props, prop noise. But that's all good. That's the sound of freedom to me. I don't know what they got going on up here. Looks like they're evacuating the airport for some reason. I don't know what's happening. I guess we'll see. So yeah, we got the wired cruiser clicking along here about 20 miles per hour. Pedal assist too. That's comfortable for me. This bike is very easy to ride. Give them a wave. We don't know them, but hey, maybe we will know them one day. Give them a wave. Looks like somebody doing some work up here or something or another. Oh, this is a city. They doing some plants and stuff. Yeah, they planting flowers and bushes and stuff. Yeah, they go all over the city, out in pork chops and stuff like that. What I call a pork chop is like the little places where traffic meets another, and they got a little curb there and a little median. I would call them, in the engineering world, they call them pork chops. So I bet that don't make some of you hungry. But yeah, they'll tiller it up and plant flowers in there. Really makes the city look good. I don't see anything. I didn't look. I was too busy looking at the people. But I didn't see anything down the runways there to see what was going on. Well, next topic is got another bike coming in. This one's going to be the electric X-Peak 2.0. I look forward to that one. Never had the X-Peak 1.0. Tell you the truth about it, I almost bought the thing one time. And I didn't really have a problem with what people was calling a wobble and stuff like this. I didn't really have a problem with that. But I like the fact that it had a basket on the front. And the new 2.0, I'll have to see when I get it, but I don't think it has a place for a basket. And that may be my only thing that I dislike about it, but again, we'll see. Yeah, the electric X-Peak 2.0. We look forward to getting that one in about Thursday, but you know how it goes with these bike companies, probably Friday, I would imagine. I would like to have one that I would say is my ultimate cruiser. The ultimate cruiser. A bike that's as lightweight as possible, which to get everything you want on a cruiser, that thing gonna weigh 70 pounds at least. Yeah, it's about lightweight as possible. I wanted a torque sensor. Doesn't have to have rear suspension. Front suspension is fine because you know why? I got several Sun Tour seat posts there at the house that I can put one of them in use. But it has to have a rear rack, and as we already talked about the basket on the front, I wish it had a basket on the front, but I don't think this one's going to have a place to mount a basket. And I don't know why. I don't know why they didn't do that. But it is what it is, right? Look at the sun coming out now. Ain't that pretty? We're getting on up the road here, passing the Crosby Arboretum on the left here. Yeah, my ultimate cruiser has also got to be a step through. I just can't do step overs anymore, y'all. Could I? Yeah, but do I want to? No. I won't even, somebody sends me a step over to review, I don't even want to do that. Of course, I'm gonna never say never, because I might have to eat them words, but I just like step throughs. My old left knee that I had surgery on, it's doing good. That's been about 6 months, well, no, going on 8 months now. And it's doing real good. I don't even have no problem with it. I told Susie Q the other day, I said, you know, I'm getting to where I don't even notice it anymore. I said, I guess it's, the doctor said it would be that way. But now I'm starting to notice my right knee. What in the world was that? Somebody's old hunting camp machine or something or another. Yeah, I'm glad y'all got to see that pretty sunshine. Well, I told y'all the temperatures were 72 when we left the house. I can tell you that sun comes out, it's getting a lot warmer. For this week laid out in the weather forecast is in the mid 80s and mid 50s at night. Can you imagine that? And just 2 weeks ago, we was having blizzard conditions. Son, that's what life's like living in Mississippi. You never know. Never know. But you know what? I like that. I like that because at least you get a warm spell now and then. You're not dealing with the cold air all the time, you know. Somebody's nice little scooter there. Come on, dude, I'm gonna have to put my foot down here. Goodness. I understand you don't want to run over somebody. Oh well. I have to be responsible. Yeah, go ahead. Good. Yeah, same old location, y'all, Walmart and all. I know y'all probably tired of seeing that, but you know, there's some people that comes on my channel and they say, "You've got such beautiful places to ride." And I thank you for that. And that's not something that we take lightly. We really appreciate the fact that we got a place that we can ride up Ridge Road there and come right into town, and I can go right on over to Picayune now and right on over in the main part of town. In fact, probably have to go over there by the end of the week to pick up some medications. Look at that thing come off of the line there. Y'all see that? And I wasn't even full blast with it. Yeah, we're just gonna treat ourselves like a car here. We're just gonna ease on out. Wait for these pick-em-up trucks here. Here we go. I tell you, this bike is really an eye catcher. I see a lot of people looking. No, they're not looking at me. There's a lot prettier looking fellas out here in the world than me, but I see them looking at this bike. I set up kind of high in the saddle on this bike, you know, and I like that. That's perfect for me. I like to have one that I could run through some high water with if I had to. No, I wouldn't do that. Home Depot's down here on the right. Oh, they turn them all loose at one time up there. Here we go. I could get out and go in, but I think I'll just go through the drive-through if it ain't too busy. Holy moly, this thing is busy. I ain't gonna do that. I'll go back around here and try to go in. Sir, would you mind if I park my bike in this grass right here for a minute?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. We're just gonna leave it right here. We ain't gonna lock it up. How you?
That's a serious one right there.
That's a nice bike, I tell you.
Must be electric and
It's electric and you can pedal it too.
right.
I've had it a few weeks now.
Dang.
I just got it. It is a fine bike. Very comfortable to ride.
I heard that.
Ain't that sunshine pretty today?
I can't believe we fixed to get. They said on the forecast we're going to get
80 degrees.
80
Yeah,
Jersey.
I'll take it.
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't do winter.
I don't like that cold weather.
No sir. I can't believe it's only been 2 weeks ago we had 6 inches of snow all the way across.
You ain't lying.
Orlando.
That's right. All right, y'all, we're getting took off again here. So we go inside. We had a nice little conversation with the security guard there. Excuse me. You see what I'm saying? That woman there never even seen me. I didn't put my gloves back on, but I'm okay. These hand grips are pretty slick here. I mean, these hand grips are pretty good. Yeah, this is as far as we have to go on this road today. We're just gonna go right back from here and turn and go back up in towards the house. Man, security guard, he was right. There's a lot of traffic out today. I don't know what the deal is. I mean, it's a Monday. It's not Friday. Usually Fridays is whenever a lot of traffic out. Oh Lord, is that same woman that didn't see me a while ago? I hope she's behind me. I hope she sees me now. No, I don't think that was her. Yeah, look at the traffic coming out of Walmart there. Oh, you know what it is? It's the first of the month. People getting their food stamps and getting their Social Security checks. You go up in Walmart now, there'd be a lot of elderly people. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. I'm elderly myself. I'm just saying that's when you'll see most of the people around the first of the month. Go ahead and get on out of the traffic here. I bet that woman behind me, she said, man, he got some juice in that thing. Well, that wind is whipping right into my face. Okay, y'all, a little short video today, but hopefully you've enjoyed it. And let's see. Let's turn the GoPro on the flag there, and we'll give it a salute. And we'll salute the people who help keep us free. Look at that blue sky, ain't that pretty? Hey, if y'all enjoyed the ride, we invite y'all to watch the video that we got coming up there. We're gonna have the old motorcycle deer. We're gonna be down there in the woods on Ridge Road there, down by some old dirt pits. Really a kind of a rough situation to put an e-bike in, but I'm gonna put that at the end for y'all to go and watch. If you hadn't seen that, hey, you might enjoy it. But we hope y'all come back and visit us sometime. And as always, if you like what you saw, hit that subscribe, that like, and that bell notification. And God bless y'all. We'll catch y'all on the next one. Rip One Outdoors. See ya.